Yes, you, I'm talking to you. Let me ask you one question. Do you recognize the borders? Congratulations if you guessed it. If not, this is Iraq, a country in the Middle East. So what about this one? This country is called Mesopotamia, okay? Let's say there is something very weird about it. They share the same location, Mesopotamia and Iraq. Well, there is a reason for that, because Mesopotamia and Iraq are the same country. But this one used to be the ancient Iraq. And I'm talking ancient, I'm talking really old. And if you didn't hear about it, I'm sure you heard about Baghdad, as you can see, or Babylon. They all in the same country. So that basically means that Mesopotamia used to be a very advanced civilization compared to others. And when I say advanced compared to other civilizations, I'm not joking. They weren't messing around. Look at the buildings. Look how detailed this is. Mesopotamia, remember, it was a very rich, advanced, civilization. They were living their life, but unfortunately something very scary happened. Oh, the problem starts right here in the south of Mesopotamia. As you can see, there were three brothers, okay? And the three brothers, let's say they had three big dreams. They decided to build a city. My bad, I said a city. They decided to build three cities. A city for each one, basically. My bad, the brothers, they got a name. One of them is named Alukar. Second one is named Abu Shada. Third brother, he's the special one. His name is Ahfid. Okay, but why I'm saying that right now? Because the cities actually were named after them. So basically, this is Alukar, the first brother. Second city, Abu Shadar. And the third one, Alukar. City Alukar had something special. Well, because it was the only city between those three that was an island. Like I said, something happened. It's a quick recap, we're here. The three brothers actually built cities, and the cities, they named them after them, okay? Alukar, the third city, the special one, was on the water, so either right here or right here. Basically, the brothers succeeded to build the cities, and the cities were so developed and advanced compared to the others. The others were like, damn, how they did that. The brothers, they were feeling themselves way too much. And I say way too much because according to the legends, the brothers were feeling so strong that they stopped worshipping God. Actually, my bad, I was kind of confused. Ahfid was the special one. So anyways, Ahfid was on the water. So anyway, as a punishment, because they weren't worshipping God, three cities were getting devoured by earthquakes and floods. The brothers and the cities, they were completely destroyed. But let's say one of the cities, Ahfid, on the water, the city Ahfid, on the water said, no way, I'm losing. Because guess what? They had a big treasure on that. This is where the things get weird. So listen closely. So this, according to some legends, guess they called who for help? Jinns. Oh, what? How did they even manage? Told you, bro, Mesopotamians, they weren't kidding. They were so advanced at that time. So they had to do. They called in particular one jinn. His name was Tantal. He has multiple ways to call it. But he only had one mission. Protect the city, Ahfid, from strangers who want to take the pressure from themselves. So some Iraqis believe that you should not go near that place. Why? Because if Tantals found you, they're gonna do the worst thing to or even torture you. So best to do is not approaching the area. Hold on, didn't you say that Ahfid was completely destroyed? Yes, I said that, but apparently Ahfid is visible when the jinns want to. So when they want you to see it, you can see. Tantal, the jinn that protect the city, basically got bored from it, basically quit his job. Hey yo, we told you to protect the city. He was like, I don't care. We told you to protect it. Okay, but all I do is stand still and nobody is coming because they're scared of me. So at least let me walk around a little bit. Okay, you can do that, Tantal, he's still protecting the city, but he can go around a little bit, just to but actually, I forgot something. I forgot to describe Tantal. See, he was a jinn, I said that. But he was so tall. Look. And he was not like the others. Because basically, according to the stories, you see Tantal, other jinns, he can transform to many forms. As animals, dogs, cats, but most importantly, human. He can basically copy any human he sees. And this leads us to a very interesting story, so listen closely. We're still here, okay? There was a normal family, an adorable one that lived near the city. Remember? Ahfid. Everyone in that time basically knows about Tantal, of course. So, the family I'm talking about, of course they knew about him. But they weren't 100% sure, In the same family, there were two siblings, a brother and his sister. The brother was a little older though. And one left the house to play a little bit outside. When they were outside playing, the older brother asked his sister, sister, do you believe in Tantal? The sister goes like, yeah, why are you asking me this one? He basically trying to play with her. So he goes like, yeah, okay, but did you know that he can transform to human form? Hey bro, stop playing with me. Hey sister, you know that we're not very far from Ahfid, where Tantal lives. Wow, very scary. Hey, but sister, I'm talking seriously. if one day Tantal decides to take a human form of anybody in our family, you know, dad, mom, or even me, the secret word is carrot, okay? Okay, hold on. Why would he do that in the first place? And why the password is carrot? Oh, because Tantal thinks that everybody near Ahfid is a menace for Ahfid. So he takes the human form and takes you away. And why the password is carrot? Because I love carrot. Sister, she was very scared. She goes like, okay, you're done right now? You scared the hell out of me? Proud? Let's go home. I wasn't trying to scare you. It's not funny anymore. Try different jokes. Anyway, let's go. What happened after that? Absolutely nothing. Until one day, you know, the brother was coming to his sister. You're like, sister, hey yo, we playing outside? It's confused for two reasons. Here's the first reason. So basically she goes like, what the fuck you talking about? It's nighttime and you're trying to play outside? Have you lost your mind? So he's like, sister, come play with me. Second thing that his sister noticed was that his voice wasn't doing alright. Even his face. Oh, she thought that he was just joking. She goes like, funny, huh? Hey, yo, sister, come play with me. Okay, what's the password? Password? What password? The password we've talked about. The password. Bro, are you alright? Password. Funny, huh? Leave my room and close the door, please. And guess what? Her brother left and closed the door behind him. After what happened, she was still at her room, but the brother, he came again. This time, he wasn't here for jokes. He was like, hey, yo, sis, dinner is ready, by the way. The little sister, she was so confused. He was joking, but now he's serious. She goes like, oh, so you quit the joking? Joking? What you talking about? No, when you came to my room acting in a strange way, even when I asked you for the password, you didn't respond. What the fuck you talking about? I was fishing with my dad. Are you serious? Damn, what? Are you serious? I swear to God, I'm serious. I'm not even joking. Why would you talk about a password? Because I asked you about the password and you didn't respond, so quit the playing. The password is carrot, but like I told you, I wasn't here. So who's that guy? What guy? Guess what? Tantal came to say hi.